I want to talk with Robyn about what's going on at Christine's house because she has a nature of understanding relationships and how to make them work.
I get so tired of Counselor Robyn. I get so tired of Counselor Robyn.
Janelle is so sick of Counselor Robyn, and we have just been gifted the best line of season 17. Well, in my opinion, anyways. A new teaser has been put out for the final installment of the one-on-one tell-all for season 17, and it looks like we might actually see discussion on events that occurred during the season. Let's get into today's video. Hey everybody, what's up? It's Sarah and welcome back to my channel. As you can tell, today's video is going to be voiceover commentary. For the final installment of season 17's one-on-one tell-all, it looks like we may dive in for a little bit anyways to events that actually occurred during the season. As much as I love to rehash this fictitious failed reconciliation between Mary and Kody, and I hope you sense my sarcasm there, I am very excited to see commentary on the actual season itself, and I mean that with all sincerity. I think that 2 installments of the tell-all devoted to Kody's imagination is enough, don't you? So I saw this clip a couple places, and I'll link the corresponding articles down in the description of this video. Janelle is done mincing words, and I am here for it. Suki asked Janelle about this demand for an apology from Kody, and here's what Janelle had to say.
I get so tired of Counselor Robyn. Like, oh yeah, your pain, your pain. He acts like he's the only person who's been rejected, who's been hurt. Just feels like she's placating him. You know, she acts like she's this, I mean, he's like, oh, she's gotta apologize to us, to me, to her. And I'm like, my boys feel just as rejected by this.
Did Gabe and Garrison have to call and apologize not only to Kody, but also to Robyn?
That was really what was the first ultimatum. But he's not only made any effort. He still is acting like they need to come to him.
So this tell-all was filmed in October 2022, I believe. That's what I've read on socials. And in this clip, Janelle says that Kody has still not made an effort. He still expects Gabe and Garrison to come to him with some sort of apology. October, coincidentally, is also Gabe's birth month. So I think it's safe to say it's been over a year now that Gabe has not talked to his father. There would be no chance in hell of a reconciliation if I were Janelle. When I made my video about Janelle's confirmation of her separation from Kody, I was really hung up on the semantics of divorce versus separation. Christine chose to declare herself divorced, while Janelle seems to be only willing to go as far as a separation. Neither woman is legally married to Kody, so I was questioning what the difference was for Janelle. Many of you provided feedback to my questions, stating that a lot of times couples may separate with a hope of a reconciliation in the future. It's more of a temporary split, and that divorce is the more final step. Additionally, a lot of you also pointed out to me that Janelle has not been vocal about leaving the faith the way Christine has, so it's fair to assume she is still a believer and wants to go through the church steps for leaving Kody. Both of those scenarios make a lot of sense to me. Janelle is no dummy, and she seems plenty annoyed in this tell-all by how Kody has really tried to vilify his own kids. During season 17, Kody walked back his demand for an apology, but in this tell-all, which is several months since Janelle has separated from him, Janelle still refers to this as an ultimatum. Kody still expects Gabe and Garrison to grovel for forgiveness from him and Robyn. Janelle rightfully recognizes the fact that Robyn isn't some magical relationship whisperer the way Kody portrays her to be. The only thing she's really good at is blowing smoke up Kody's ass to inflate his ego. Robyn has been in the family for 12 years, and it was when she came into the family that the family really started to fall apart. If she was some sort of expert on mediating tensions in relationships, then I would think that this family would look a whole lot differently in present day. Would someone who was so aware of how to interact with her sister wives go behind their backs to secretly purchase a wedding dress with her future husband? I don't think so. The only reason why Kody thinks Robyn is so great at relationships and communication is because she is always agreeing with him. In my opinion, Robyn is actually doing Kody a great disservice. Kody is so oblivious to rational thought, it appears that he doesn't realize how alarming it actually is that he feels right all alone in his principles and that he perceives every other member of his family as being in the wrong. If Kody sat down with an actual relationship expert or therapist or something like that, I have to believe that this would be pointed out. You have 23 people in your family and you are saying that the 16 people not living in Robyn's home seemingly have this vast conspiracy to discredit and reject Robyn. There was so much that happened during season 17. It's extremely frustrating that it doesn't seem like much from the actual season is going to be discussed during this tell-all. I want to see Kody's reaction to this clip.
In January, I got COVID. I didn't even have a fever. I just lost my smell. October rolls around, specifically October 11th, my birthday. And Dad calls me. And we have a small discussion about how bad my COVID was. I shouldn't have done this, but I did anyway. I didn't remind him that it was my birthday because I wanted to see if he remembered. And he didn't. And so to him, it was just a phone call, just asking me about COVID. It was a lot worse than just a phone call for me. But yeah, a couple hours after that, he tried to call me back, tell me happy birthday and make up for it. And that's the last time I ever talked to my dad.
In this teaser that came out for the final installment of this one-on-one tell-all, he references how he felt betrayed, one of his favorite buzzwords, because Janelle is friends with Christine. He is pissed that he was home suffering and sick and Janelle was off vacationing with Christine.
Why'd you say, Janelle, this is a bad idea for you to walk away?
Because I was at the breaking point. I was so mad at her at that time that I was like, you walk away and this is over, is what I was thinking.
Ouch.
That's how bad I was. Yes, I realized that's ridiculous. But that's how angry I was with the lack of empathy for my own divorce. The fact that she was with Christine vacationing while I was suffering through COVID. That kind of it's petty, but it made me bitter.
So I went back and looked at Janelle's Instagram, and she actually posted this on October 10th, 2021. It's a picture of Truly and Savannah at Universal Studios in California. So it seems like Christine and Janelle and a bunch of their kids were visiting some theme parks. And this was at the same time that Robyn's household was stricken with COVID. Kody has this poor me, my family was on vacation while I was sick and suffering. But dude, Janelle's entire household got COVID at the beginning of 2021. Where were you? You weren't there for any of them. You had to call your son on his birthday to see if he was suffering worse than you were. Had you been there to help take care of your family, you probably would have known what COVID was like for him. You didn't wish him a happy birthday, and he says that that is the last conversation you guys have had. Please, let's talk about that. I'd rather hear what Kody has to say about the many clips of his children crying during interviews due to the absence of their father in their lives than a fictitious reconciliation storyline that has absolutely nothing to do with the season we just watched. Thank you, Janelle, for delivering us at least one quotable line from this tell-all. We are so sick of Counselor Robyn. And we are also sick of perpetual victim, no accountability taking Kody. Let me know your guys' thoughts on this new trailer down in the comments. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at realiteasquad, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Take care. Have a good one. Much love.